the pear and the almond. What a fabulous partnership they make in savory as well as dessert dishes. One of my favorite dishes is pear and almond flan, which is as light as a summer breeze and as sweet as the song of the nightingale. Well, almost. Now I start with a flan dish, which I prepare by putting in a piece of baking paper. I make sure the paper is pressed well in to the rim and then sprinkle on some soft brown sugar. You could also use caster or raw sugar. Once done, I make up an almond mixture by creaming together 150 grams of butter, unsalted preferably, with 150 grams of caster sugar. It's a good idea to cut the butter into cubes first and bring to room temperature before putting into the bowl. It helps the creaming process. I need to get a good, smooth, creamy mixture with all the sugar dissolved. Now you could do this with electric beaters or food processors, but I like to do it by hand. I enjoy the exercise, you see. Once all the grains of sugar have been dissolved, I add lightly beaten eggs. 2 eggs, and large ones. Then I mix in 150 grams of almond meal. This is best made by grinding your own almonds, but bought is fine, as long as you make sure you buy it from a supermarket where the turnover is brisk, so you know they're really fresh. Now I add 2 tablespoons of self-raising flour to make a smooth dough. You could also use plain flour, a couple of tablespoons of plain flour with a little baking powder, about a teaspoon. And it's perfect. Now I prepare the pears. I leave the skin on and I just cut slices and place the pieces on the baking tray. Arranging them in a decorative pattern. And I put a few blanched almonds in the gaps. I like to use ripe eating pears or even canned pears. If you've got some hard cooking pears, then they just need poaching for several minutes and then draining. Then on goes the almond dough or paste, which it really is. And it's smoothed out evenly, and the flan is ready for the oven. About 190 degrees C for 40 minutes or so, until the filling is firm at the center and the top is golden brown. Once the flan has been allowed to cool, it's turned out by placing a large plate on the top and then turning it over. All being well, the flan will be released onto the plate. Degree of difficulty, low to medium. Preparation time, well, about 20 minutes plus cooking. Leftover potential, it keeps for 2 or 3 days in an airtight container in the refrigerator. Time to serve, and the pear and almond tart may be eaten hot or cold, on its own, or perhaps with an accompaniment of cream, yogurt, custard, or ice cream. Good wine accompaniment might be a sparkling Shiraz, yes, a sparkling red to accompany these lovely flavors. From Consuming Passions, till next time, bon appetit. Sehr gut.